barns to run clear on the other side of the state this morning. However, in New Jersey, that really isn't a very long drive, so I climbed aboard the Chrome Pony and headed west. There still is significant acreage of farmland in the Garden State, if you know where to look. Consequently, I took the roads less traveled through the woodplots, open meadows, and planted fields. The sights, sounds, and smells of old MacDonald's domain are always more alive from the saddle of a two-wheeler. My favorite odor in the countryside is the cut and drying aroma of timothy, alfalfa, and clover. I pulled onto the shoulder of a country road and allowed my V-Star to roll to a stop. Then I just sat there and inhaled the sweet elixir, allowing it to smooth my overloaded emotional circuits. No one passing by stopped to ask if all was well, but if they had, I would have answered, "Thanks, I'm fine." I just stopped to breathe. Unable to pass up the opportunity to walk into the field, I took a few steps and then leaned forward and gently retrieved a stalk of timothy. As I began to chew on the cut end, just as I had done when I was a child, wonderful memories began to march through my mind. The harvest of hay had been a highlight of my childhood summers. Although it meant a lot of hard work, there was something about the harvest that made me happy. So I recalled days of cutting, raking, baling, and gathering the hay into the barn. When the bales weighed more than I did, my job was to roll them across the fields into piles, saving my older brothers valuable time in picking them up with the wagon. As I grew older, I became strong enough to pick up the bales one at a time and carry them on my hip. Later, I picked up one bale in each hand and threw them one at a time to heights of 8 feet, loading them onto the old Conestoga wagon. I owe a debt to bales of hay for enabling me to build muscle mass in my youth. Who needs a gym when you have a farm? So, should you ever be traveling through New Jersey and see a senior sort of looking guy next to a motorcycle by a field chewing on a stalk of timothy, taking deep breaths with a big old smile on his face, please slow down, roll down your window and yell, "Hey!" The book of Deuteronomy, the word of the Lord says, "For the Lord your God will bless you in all your harvest and in all the work of your hands, and your joy will be complete."